What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode number 14 of Pack Perfection. Our record currently stands at 14 wins and 8 losses. As per every single episode guys, we are going to be opening a pack and seeing if we can improve the squad any. I know AA rotates his squads. He uses a squad or two here or there. He's got one squad with pretty decent chemistry and one squad with just good chemistry. I get another Dutch player, thought maybe I'll be able to use him. But probably not, to be honest. He's just in the wrong formation, and although I have got a lot of Dutch players, it just doesn't work if you got him in the wrong formation. Get a squad fitness card there that is going to come in very handy for me, because we're into the semi-final in the first game of this episode. So if we can go into the final, I'll be using that squad fitness card just to boost that fitness up and make sure I go in with the best possible opportunity. If of course we get there. We have currently won one trophy. AA 9 Skills has also won one trophy. And the first game we come up against, and look at this. Theo Walcott in form up front. Johnson, Milner, Podolski, Ramirez, Young, Clichy, Luis, Cahill, Ivanovic and Cech in goal. What an incredible team. That having Walcott up front just scared the living shit out of me, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I was like, oh crap, what kind of chance am I going to have? And especially when I do something like this and gift him a goal at the start, like passing it to my centre back from the goalkeeper, unbelievable stuff. Very, very stupid. Fortunately, this guy wasn't very good at the game, and I say fortunately for reasons that will come very clear in a second. But he goes inside here with Podolski. I completely missed the tackle. Some really bad defending from me. He goes 2-0 up with Lucas Podolski, and I'm thinking to myself, bollocks, we're screwed here. I'm thinking like we're going to have no chance coming back into this. But here's Totti on the ball, sends it through to Benitez. I brought my two fast strikers on. Benitez steps inside and his defenders just leave Benitez well alone. So I'm going to take that all day long, slam it home with Benitez into the bottom corner or the top left hand corner, and pulls it back to 2-1 in the 42nd minute. And then just shortly afterwards, almost straight from the kickoff into the 43rd and 44th minute, a roulette from Benitez. He sidesteps David Luiz, and once again the defence is left wide open, and he puts it into that same corner in the 44th minute, and Benitez scores to make it 2-2. And as soon as that goal went in, guys, I'm not even kidding, this guy just stopped playing. He didn't play any more of this game. So in the last round, I won the game from an own goal because of the guy that I played against didn't have time to play penalties, and then in this game the guy just stopped playing. And I'm going to take the goals all day long. I thought, you know what, he's got a really good team, so I'm going to have to score a couple of goals, maybe 2 or 3 goals, just to ensure that I go through, because if he does pick his sticks back up, perhaps he'll come back and just tear me a new arsehole or something like that, but that wasn't the case. And I went through and scored another goal there with Dennis, and I just thought, you know what, I can really boost my stats of my players here, really get those stats looking a little bit better than they already are. And then in the 90th minute, a cross through there to Francesco Totti, left foot volley in the goal, 6-2, and that puts us into the final. Now, I've had a pretty tough ride to the final, but it's also been relatively easy at the same time. I've come up against really good teams and really good players, but circumstances have seen fit that I've gone through for whatever reason. In the second round, because of the guy didn't have time to play penalties. In the semi-final, because the guy just decided to leave for whatever reason. He put his controller down, maybe had dinner or something, and was unable to play. And then we go to the final. So let's take a quick look at the team that we're going to be playing in the final as soon as it comes up on your screen. But we'll look at the match stats for no good reason. Obviously, I was against the AI essentially. So yeah, we have a look at the team in the final, and I come up against this team. Record of 15-8 there, just to show you guys, and we're in the final. And yeah, so this guy's got Ibrahimovic, Lavezzi, inform Aubameyang. He's got Sissoko, Lucas, Thiago Silva. I think that left back is, his name will come to me, I can't remember. Chiellini, Abate, the inform goalkeeper from PSG. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. I've been awake for like 20 hours, guys. So yeah. And straight into the game anyway. And of course he has, I think I get these players mixed up all the time, but is it Nocerino in centre midfield? Maybe it's not Nocerino, but he scores with Aubameyang there 4 minutes in, and I thought this is going to be a hell of a game. He's got such a great team. It's going to be really difficult for me, but almost straight after he scored, we'll just go through. His keeper makes a huge mistake there, and Benitez steps in, and I just go and run the ball into the net and do a pass passed the ball into the goal just to be a bit cheeky, a bit, you know, a bit cocky, which I shouldn't have really done against this sort of guy, because he obviously has a very, very strong team compared to me, and that proved really. It's Marquisio. Look at that. I got it wrong again. I always get Nocerino and Marquisio mixed up. It's nuts though. They look identical, do they not? Nocerino, Barzagli, Marquisio, they look identical, and I know you can just, you know, they play for different teams and one's a centre back, but still, you know, it's confusing as shit. So I went 2-1 down, guys, and this was a really tough game. But in the 83rd minute here, the ball goes through to Diouf, pass it into Benitez, and kind of a poor ball there, but the guy tries to clear it out, and it's a really bad header out, and Benitez taps it home to make it 2-2. And I thought, brilliant, I get to at least try and take this to extra time, maybe hold on and go through to penalties. But look at this, he takes a short free kick, he tries to be cocky and pass it to his attacker there. Totti steals in. Totti's not fast, guys, you know, Totti is not fast, but look at this, 3 defenders around him, he does one, goes for a little 1-2, plays it back, another 1-2, and finesses it into the corner, or like the middle of the goal. 87th minute, a great goal from Totti, a nice passing move up the field, and managed to win the game 3-2, giving us our second cup win. And this guy that I played against was very, very bitter after the game, very, very mad. He said I was the luckiest person he's ever played against, and I'm really bad at FIFA, and that I should add him to friends list and play him again because he'll destroy me. And you know, he sent me around 5 or 6 messages just giving me a lot of hate, which is pretty understandable, because we'll look at the match stats and it was relatively even. I mean, his passing was better, he had a bit more possession than me. In terms of shots though, pretty even. And look at 2 of his shots there, one from like 50 yards and one from 40 yards. So yeah, this is the end of the video though, guys. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out AA9 Skills channel as well. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.